been taking me on this amazing journey of confidence. And the journey started when I did not feel particularly confident, because I think he's teaching me how I can grow my confidence and showing me that there are certain things that I can do and certain ways that I can behave or think that will help that confidence to grow. And one of the big things that I've had on my mind a lot in this season is encouragement and my response to encouragement. You know, I think sometimes we view it as a Christian nicety. To encourage somebody is a good thing to do. It shows that we are loving and that we're kind and all those good fruits of the Spirit. But encouragement is an absolute weapon, and we need it, and God knows that. You know, he said in 1 Thessalonians 5, you've got to encourage each other every day. Like daily go out and speak good things and speak my love over other people, because they need it and you need it. And I think that I have belittled the importance of encouragement in my life because I haven't valued it enough. But encouragement is to bring courage. It's literally to pour courage into someone else. And that courage shows itself as confidence in the everyday. And I think if we called it emboldening or strengthening or something like that, then maybe we would view it differently. But because we've kind of softened this word encouragement to be something that's just like a nice add-on, I think we've actually devalued the importance of it in our lives. And I recognise that some of my lack of confidence in the recent seasons has directly been a result of me not valuing and not viewing encouragement as I should. So I am reflecting more on the specific ways that other people encourage me, and I'm allowing that to permeate and not just wash off me like some nice comment. I think that one of the reasons why we don't value encouragement maybe in the way that we should is that it's become quite a cheap thing and become quite a flippant thing of like, oh, you know, you're the best, you're great. I think that we've actually lost the skill that it is to encourage other people. And so as I'm reflecting in this season of my life on the importance of encouragement, I'm also trying to be more intentional with the ways that I encourage other people and using my words and weighing my words and saying only the things that I mean and saying them properly. Because I personally believe that the way that we encourage people is so, so important. It's so vital. And we've turned it into something that's a little bit weak, and therefore people don't value it. I was with a couple of girls from Raleigh campus a few weeks ago, and I was asking them the question, how would you like to be pastored? How do you enjoy being led? Do you like the direct challenge? Do you like the encouragement? Do you like, what speaks to your spirit? Because we all have different styles. We all receive things in a different way. And I was asking these girls, how do you want to receive my pastoral input? And every single one of them said, what I don't want is to be told what a good job I'm doing. I don't want to just meet up and be told, you're doing great. I see what God is doing in you. You're not as far away from it as you think you are. You are like, you're doing a great job. I don't want that. If we get together, just tell me. I'd rather just hear it straight. And what I realized is that we're preoccupied with what we're doing wrong. And we're all convinced that we are doing something wrong. And actually, we're rejecting the encouragement that we should be receiving to build our confidence because we don't want to just be encouraged. We want to change, we want to grow, and that's all brilliant. But we have to receive the encouragement that is coming our way. So if you're in a journey also where you feel like confidence is lacking a little bit, I want to encourage you to reflect on the way that you give and receive encouragement. Do you actually let encouragement do its job in you, which is to build your courage? Or do you brush it off as just something nice that you think people are saying because they should, or because they like you, or because, they don't want to hurt your feelings? Encouragement is a weapon, but we have to use how to give it more wisely. And so, a lot of the things that I come back to is, do you use your encouragement to compare people? Because you're the best. You're the greatest, you're the most helpful person, you're the most wonderful friend. Once we start using these comparison words, we place people at the top of a ranking system that they never even asked to be a part of. And without meaning to, we place a pressure on them that says, at the moment, you're winning. Can you continue winning? Can you continue to be my best friend? Can you continue to be the greatest husband? Because the fact is, when we place those comparison words on people, it's not actually encouraging. It's laziness on our part. That's a lazy encouragement. If you want to encourage somebody, use the specific words that they need to hear that communicate how grateful you are for them. I'm so thankful that you're here because the way that you serve inspires others, and the way that you see behind the scenes, and the way that you catch the detail, or the way that you connect with the people on the edges, like, I value that so much, because it helps the whole church be healthy, or it helps our whole family to thrive. I would never dream of saying to my children, you're the best. You are the most well-behaved child, because it would cause a tension in our home. But we do that with our friends sometimes. We do that with the people that we love. We sort of, without meaning to, we rank them. So it's not only unhelpful language, but it's like detrimental encouragement, because it's comparative. And we say often, don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. And then in the way that we encourage, we use comparison. So I just think we need to be more thoughtful in the way that we give encouragement. And that will in turn show others that we value the encouragement they give. But also, when you receive encouragement, I want to really challenge every person listening to this to not brush it off as just somebody's nice sentences. When you receive encouragement, you need to let it do its work in you, which is make you more courageous. Don't question it. Don't second guess it. Oh, you're saying that because I'm your leader. That's something that I've wrestled with. You're saying that because I'm your leader and you want to be nice to me, and this is your way of honouring me, is this encouragement. Or you're saying this to me because you think I'm a bit low at the moment and you're just trying to cheer me up. Or you wouldn't be saying that if you saw me at 6 a.m. this morning when my kids were doing my head in. We cut the legs off the encouragement that is trying to do a work in our lives. And when we do that, we miss out on the confidence that God wants to instill through the words he gave the people around you. So this is just one of my thoughts on what God is challenging me in this season of confidence building, is I need to reflect again on the way that I give and receive encouragement. Because if I'm not giving and receiving it healthily, then I'm not actually building to the confident place that he wants to take me to next. It looks like courage pouring into my heart, and he uses the people in my life to pour courage in my heart. So I have to stop second guessing, discounting and arguing against that encouragement. I have to start receiving and enjoying and being blessed by that encouragement, because that's where the courage comes from. It's like the joy of the Lord that is my strength. And I have to be more consistent and thoughtful in the way that I choose to encourage others, because that in turn will build their confidence and will become this happy band of people who are not comparing with one another, who are not in some self-inflicted competition, but who are valuing and calling out the giftings of God in one another and encouraging one another daily.